Marc here, co-founder of Tracify, and in today's video I want to speak about the key aspects of becoming a good performance marketer. Let's start with the first one. In my opinion, one of the biggest and the most important attributes is challenging the status quo. Constantly asking questions and questioning strategies. A good performance marketer never settles. Almost nothing in performance marketing is set in stone, which means there are always new strategies, tactics, and approaches to challenge. So basically, it's an evolving system, and probably nothing evolves as fast as marketing. So you just need to question everything again, and you need to be able to adapt. So adaptability. Recognize that what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Always be open, testing new methods, and abandoning outdated practices. Very important attribute, generally in business, but especially in marketing, since everything changes pretty fast. Then mastering data and attribution. Performance marketing, it's a combination of performance and marketing, and performance is data. So first one is data interpretation. A successful performance marketer must be able to read and interpret data effectively. This means understanding that data can reflect different realities depending on how it's analyzed. And of course, like in this scenario, attribution expertise. Mastering attribution models is crucial for understanding how different touchpoints contribute to the customer journey. It's like wearing different glasses to view the same data from multiple perspectives. So understanding attribution is vital, and understanding that you need data. Data is 50% of a performance marketer's job. And the other one is strategy, connecting it with media buying and creativity. But without data, you are just another person who has an opinion or makes a guess. And we're not guessing, especially not when we're spending a lot of money in order to make even more money. This is basically the second point, really, attribution, experience, and expertise. And obviously, it's not a coincidence that the most sophisticated media buyers work with Tracify, because in here you have the best data, have a lot of different attribution settings. You can look at everything you want. You can analyze everything. For example, if I want to know based on new customers and use the AI to attribute, I have this within seconds and can go into deep dive, understand where do I want to spend more money and what do I want to cut. We have a lot of different dashboards here, and the best performance marketers work with Tracify for their data fundament and their attribution, and that's also why I put this on the second spot. Then the next one is full spectrum marketing skills. Beyond media buying. Performance marketing today is much more than just media buying. In the past, it was a lot of media buying because if you could run ads, this was already a competitive advantage. It's not anymore. It's so easy to run ads. That's why you need more than just media buying skills. You need to understand copywriting, offer structures, margins, and financial aspects to create profitable campaigns. There's a holistic marketing mindset. Being a marketer in today's landscape involves a deep understanding of data-driven decisions, systematic testing of creative, and consistently improving performance. So this is probably one of the most important paradigm shifts, is that you have to evolve from a media buyer who simply clicks within the ad account and know how the machine works to a performance marketer, which includes that you can market something. And this is some very important mindset. Next one, creative and systematic testing. Creative focus. Marketers must focus on creative that drive performance. Systematic testing is essential to discover what works and what doesn't. Creative is one of the biggest levers, so you really need to understand creative and copywriting. Overcome the plateau. Push boundaries to outperform previous benchmarks with new creatives and strategies. There are performance marketers who will never be very good because they just don't want to work on creatives. They're just analytical guys and they just don't want to work on a creative. And if they have the right team, they will succeed, because you also need the analytical person. But for me, the performance marketer is like a symbiosis of creativity and science and analytics. And I think every good performance marketer needs to really dive into creative testing and systematic testing. And for example, that's why we also built the creative dashboard here. So every performance marketer can have a deep dive into the performance data. 1 second. And look at it and understand how things perform and analyze them. I think that's very important. Discipline and hunger. persistence and hunger. Win rates in performance marketing are often below 10%. So a successful marketer needs relentless hunger and discipline to keep pushing where others might give up. At the end, you have win rate, and like only every 10 test is positive. So you just need to be very persistent. Competitive mindset, constantly explore new ideas, spy on competitors, and look into strategies from other countries, particularly from markets like the USA, to stay ahead. So at the end, it's a lot of competition. You need to be a competitive person, and you really just don't want to be not ahead and be left behind by your competition. So there will be always new strategies, new learnings from others. You need to really be like a sponge and gather all those learnings. Continuous learning and curiosity. Stay updated. A good performance marketer never stops learning. They stay curious, always looking for the next trend, tactic, or insight that will keep performance stable or improve it. This is the marketer's dilemma, I would say. It's about knowing that you always need to find something that will work in the future, because if you find something that works once, it will work for a certain time, then it will decline in the performance and you need something new. So in order to remain the performance stable, you need to find always new things. And sometimes this is hard. I think that's what we all love about performance marketing. If you want to enhance and want to bring your tracking fundament in order to master your data and attribution, in order to do creative and systematic testing, and in order to always be at the forefront of data and attribution, you should definitely book a free demo with one of our tracking experts. We have here our dashboard, and we have also a Chrome extension. And with this tool, it's almost impossible to be a bad performance marketer, because you have all the data you need and all the guidance from us you need in order to be a good performance marketer and thrive. I think having the right data is the first thing. And the second thing about marketer is about a lot of testing, a lot of good testing, a lot of education that we will also provide you. And I think then there's very little that can go wrong. So book a demo, and see you.